Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I slimmed my legs. So I'm going to pin some of my pictures here and show you guys what I was before 2021 or where I was at 2018 and 2017. I found these pictures on my Snapchat and I was so happy to find these pictures because a lot of people always ask me, can you show us your before pictures? And I kind of did not take so many leg pictures because I wasn't proud of my legs, but I just came across these pictures and I'm going to show you guys, and also I am going to show you my recent pictures.
In 2017, you notice my legs were big at this point, and the same applied to 2018. My lower body was bigger than my upper body. I just wanted to show you this next picture because a lot of the time your upper body tones up, but your legs always remain the same. So now let's look at 2021 and just bring a 2018 pic as a comparison. So you notice I look slimmer now than I did in 2018, and just to bring in a closer look, you notice my thigh gap is beginning to be seen, and also my upper body is still toned as well.
So as you can see, there's a bit of difference, and I wanted to share with you guys what I did exactly, and I'm going to break that down into 3 steps. The first thing I did was I cut out a lot of HIIT. Now, when it comes to high intensity interval training or HIIT, these are workouts which a lot of people do, it's what you hear a lot, it's the kind of workouts which you are done very quickly and within a very short period of time, like lunges, then you do squats, then you do a plank, then you know all those workouts which a lot of people have an ideal picture of, and I used to do that a lot. I also used to do a lot of running. I used to run almost every day. In school, I was in school then in 2018 when I joined the uni, and then I also used to do a lot of swimming as well. So all those workouts are workouts which are bulking workouts. I actually have a video on which workouts will bulk you up. You can check that out. I will leave a link in the description box down below and also here on my iCard. And I used to do those. So those workouts bulked me up, but at the time I didn't know what bulking up was. I didn't know that women can bulk up as quickly as men do. Like, it's not a topic which is out there, and I bulked my legs up and that really hurt me. So when I realized and when I learned about bulking up and everything I now talk about on my channel, I stopped doing those HIIT workouts which I was doing. I'm not saying HIIT is bad, it's good, but it's good because it burns lots of calories and also it makes you fit, especially if you are an athlete in the athletic field or your job requires you to be very fit. Like, HIIT is good for that, but other than that I do not recommend doing HIIT for people who specifically want slim legs. The second thing I did was I started doing walking, and I just feel like the odds were in my favor in this one because when I started learning about bulking down and slimming down, then all of a sudden there was quarantine, and that made it easier for me to do walking because, okay, where we live, it wasn't closed down completely, but we were just like given timelines, like you can't go out at this time or whatever, but like everything was just open, so you could just like go out. Everyone was at home. I was on holidays then. I was not having school, so I just started doing lots and lots of walking. The thing is, you can start at a low pace. I usually tell people 10,000 steps is the best, but if you can't start at 10,000 steps, don't feel discouraged. Just start slow and then you build up on that. So like today you do like 3K, then tomorrow 5K, then the next day you'll be at 10K and even 14K in like a minute. You won't even realize that it was something which was bothering you. When you're walking, you really feel the burn in your upper thighs, and that is where a lot of people want to burn the fat from. that is where like you get the thigh gap from, okay? So walking is good for that because it helps you slim your legs. Now a lot of people say, if you do not recommend running, then why do you recommend walking? Both of them are cardios, but running, when you run, you use your quads more. That is the front of your legs, and that is where it usually bulks. So that is why I don't recommend running as much. You can do running, yes. I also have running in my blog post and in my programs, but it's just there for you to help you burn extra calories and help you become fit. But walking is the best one for helping you slim down your legs. Because of that reason, running uses your quads more, and then walking, you feel the burn more in your upper thighs, which is where you want to burn fat. The last thing which I did was change my diet. I always say this because I love to be honest with all of you. I'm still not doing diet the right way, I have to be honest, but I'm now starting to work towards that. I'm now leaning more towards a keto-based diet. Keto is, or I don't know how you pronounce it, it's low carb and high fat. As a mesomorph, and I said this in my video for the mesomorphs, your diet should be low carbs, a bit more protein, a bit more fat. So I'm leaning more towards keto because that is what it is, low carb and high fat. And when I talk about fat, it's not fries and crackers and chips. It is the right fat. It is avocados, it is salmon, it is nuts. So I'm leaning more towards those. I actually now have a 1 week free diet program, which is very keto based, very low carb based. The calories are measured out for you, the macronutrients, which are more important than the calories, are measured out. So like it's just perfect for what you should be eating and what I am trying to eat. Here's the tip for anyone who wants to diet right in order to slim your legs down. Just make sure there's no dairy, there's no sugar, and there's no gluten. So how you substitute for all of those is no dairy. You can use almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, and there is also coconut milk, and there's a whole lot more of those non-dairy milks which you want to have instead of the dairies. Also for something like sugar, you can use stevia or natural sweeteners, honey, all those things. And then for the no gluten, you can substitute that with non-gluten flour. There is that. Also, my recipes are now based on that. There's breakfast, there's snack, there's lunch, and there's dinner, and all of them are yummy, yummy recipes. I have tried them and I love them. And that, you guys, is the end of this video. I have shared everything I wanted to, but of course you can't finish everything in a short video. But so if you have any questions, you can leave them as a comment on my blog or on my videos, on this video, or also you can just text me on Insta. I will be sure to reply to all of them. Until next time, bye.